Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Tactical Sports. This is your host for today, Emmanuel Akiemi, and my co-host, Toby Odu Isaac.
Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Odu Isaac Toby, and you can call me Big Isaac for short. And my head is hot. Like, the week has been so crazy. The game has been so crazy. You know, reactions online, people's bets, cutting
Yes. What a weekend of football drama, goals,
the
injuries.
football drama is so crazy. Like injuries too. Yes, and also the injuries. So yes, I welcome you to another episode of Tactical Sports. As you all know, we'll be giving you live updates of sports as it's dropping. We're giving it to you hot, like as they drop, they receive them hot. So don't forget to subscribe and also make sure you click on the notification button so you can always receive notification anytime our video drop. So today we are going to be diving into the Premier League. Like the dramas last week was so crazy.
It was sharp.
Manchester City, you broke. No. You broke my heart. You cannot amend it.
If you are saying the book, at least you guys have 3 points in your last 2 games. What of us that are now facing 1 point?
No. It's a different thing. Like, you know why it's a different thing? It's because the aura of losing your first home game of the season.
Shit.
Losing your first home game of the season, like it's just so.
Why are you guys so?
Because that's our first home game of the season.
I lost my own first home game to Arsenal, my rival.
No.
At that,
losing might be a thing of joy for you guys, but so it's
a different that? I can't take that.
It's a different actually. Losing might be a thing of joy to
No.
We can't keep losing now.
We can see that Amorim is doing something.
Yeah, he's
actually trying his best. But the goals are not coming, and that's where we see that it's affecting us. It's something that has been happening since last season, and we are seeing that it has been going on and on. We have been playing well. Sometimes we play well. When it comes to big teams, we play well. Small teams, we underperform. But the goals are also still not coming. So I think it's a question of why are we not scoring goals, not a question of why are we not playing well.
I would say maybe you guys are undermining them, but maybe I'm not sure you guys are undermining them. It's not a matter of undermining them, because if you guys are actually undermining the small team, then that means that would have ended.
No, I don't think it's
I would even add the advantage and maybe win.
Yes.
So I can't say you're undermining them. Maybe there's still something that is not yet right.
Yes.
Because actually
you can see that the click is not there.
Yeah. Yes.
We are actually playing from back, and we are seeing that we are in possession. Like we are able to maintain possession, but we are not scoring goals. That means in our attack, there's something that is actually not clicking.
It's not clicking.
Unlike you guys that you are already well baked. So you guys, you have no excuse for your loss.
There are excuse for loss. There are excuse for loss. There's no excuse. There always be an excuse for loss.
Yeah, there's no excuse
for Manchester City to lose, an excuse for loss. But the excuse for me, myself, I cannot take it. But I got to take it. I'm a Manchester City fan, so there's always an excuse for loss. So one of the main things I'll try to point out is that, while watching the game, Manchester City was leading at a point, possession of about 61% possession.
Yes.
Like they were in possession of the ball. It's a home game.
Yeah, it's you guys born out.
So it's our ball.
Yes.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
So, while looking at the game, I was so pissed off because something was not still understood there. And if this is the same way, the same spirit we want to use to play against the likes of Liverpool and even Man U.
Yes.
I don't see us performing.
No. I see myself beating you this season for sure.
It might not be possible.
This one is
not possible.
It's going to be possible, my bro.
There are 2 people. It's
going to be possible. You are going to be there.
You know why?
Let me tell you something. Sesko to score 2 goals. Go check out. Go right today's goal. Go right today's date.
So allow to score 3 goals. Check it to score 2 goals. You guys might be the worst.
Check it. See this one. You see that one where you talk now. That shaky. See, me, I don't mean that. You know go score from my own house.
So let's watch out for it.
Yeah, you know go score. You know if you saw. Forget that.
So one I can actually point out there is one of the major issues that Manchester City encountered in that match was that, number one, most of the he used Tijani.
Yes.
And he used Cheki.
Yes.
And at Norwich did not really stay for long.
Yeah, because of the injury. Yeah, and we have to even talk about that. The injuries that have been happening in PL these days, we have the likes of Frimpong having injury, and a lot of.
You see, one thing I say about the injury of the stuff is, it seems Premier League now maybe they still need to make more rules about, because sometimes I don't understand how a player carries injury. Maybe I think they still even need to figure out if the injury is actually true. Serious, because the way this season has not started.
No, the thing is, we have to look at. We won't actually look at only the fact that there are some players that they are very exceptional. We have the likes of Bruno. That nigga can play 5. No, he played I think 5 seasons, 3 seasons for Man U without no injuries. But people, they say people are different. This guy, what's his name? Fimpog.
Okay.
Fimpog last season, we can see that he played I think a lot of matches last season without no injuries. So for him coming to a new challenge, that is Liverpool, and it's a different game, a different league, and we all know that Premier League is one of the hardest league in the whole top 5 league. So surely there are going to be changes in bodies and all.
So I think because that's the same thing I really want to talk about, because I think the new signings and even the way the game style was, I don't think they used and ready to do the game. Because there was, the Chucky performance, the little performance he had against Wolverhampton. Is top notch than the performance I saw yesterday.
That yesterday
it wasn't
was
really.
Bad. If that is the Chucky down to score 3 goals against me, you're not going to say anything.
So yesterday it was, I think, but I know Guardiola is going to fix that. In Guardiola game is the type of game of tick tack, pass the ball to get to the post.
Yes.
So Chucky was more of holding the ball yesterday. Was actually, and you're playing against Tottenham.
I'm like, how is that guy in your starting 11? Because the people I know that plays for Man City, they don't hold ball.
So that's the same thing I was talking about. So I know Guardiola is going to fix that. Holding the ball alone caused most of the thing, because I can see he was losing most of the possession.
No, but a lot of people say that the way Pep plays, like sometimes some people say that it spoils some players' game style, and I don't want to say life, but some players, the way they play, and it affects them, because you have the likes of what's his name, Grealish, Doku, Savio. We all know they are freestylers. Their own work is to stay with the ball, dribble, make sure the ball gets into the box, and it's either you assist or you shoot your ball. But now we have Guardiola's system taking them out of that this thing.
If we are talking about that, I'll say it's Guardiola of that time. Yes, he still does it now, but it's in the limited version. If that's what you're talking about, if he's not doing his limited version, or he maybe modernize, or maybe you have already given them the space. You see, those 11 dribbles that Doku had against Trent last season against Liverpool, Doku would have sit on bench after that match to the end of the season.
Surely.
So you get. For we to have that 11 dribbles and we still not score a goal in that match. So I know that there's something to it. Maybe he has given them that feel and that chance, but it's just that you don't overdo it to the point. His theory is he has not seen a player that will carry a ball from your own personal box 18.
Yes,
next person box 18 and score a goal.
When it's not Messi.
When you are not Messi. So that's what I figure out. That's the only thing that I know that maybe might be actually.
I actually feel that if you give these people the space, we can't say that a player can't do this until when you give them the space to do it. If you are limiting a player on what he can do, it's going to affect his courage. If you want to even do that type of thing that Guardiola is talking about, like taking the ball from his box to the other opposition box, he has to have the courage that yes, if I do this, I'm sure that my coach is going to appreciate me, or he's not going to attack me too much. But for a coach like Guardiola, before you do anything, you have to think twice.
But we still need to consider the fact of the coach play style.
Yes, true.
He might not have the strength of, it's about their strength, like the way their mentality works.
Mental health, yeah.
He might not, as I'm looking at Guardiola, he might not have the strength of saying he wants to control you in such a way that you'll be dribbling and passing the ball.
Yes.
Who knows? So maybe that's his own strength. Because if you look at Guardiola, even when he was in Barca,
yes,
his strength was always tick tack, pass the ball, pass the ball to get
ball. Yes.
So I figure maybe that might be his game. So one of the major issues we faced in that match was, number one, Chucky was holding the ball too much, and I figure maybe they are not really blended with the play style.
Yes, no, that's it. That's actually because if you look at the likes of Grealish in Everton, you can see Grealish was the man of the match. Why? He gets to play his own ball. Unlike when he was in Man City, that you have to hold the ball, pass, do this. But yesterday we could see it was the main threat. It was just once you get the ball, get into the box, make sure that you are the threat that people are. He's one actually keeping the defenders away from the people scoring, because they know that this guy, one person cannot mark him, maybe 2 people will go. Then if 2 people are going to meet him, that means there's a space for the striker or your other player.
Well, we all know one of the major reasons why Grealish was loaned was that he was out of form in Manchester City.
Yes, surely.
So Well, we cannot say. Look at.
And now he's on the form.
Yes. So it depends. Calvin Phillips, before he was loaned, he was out of, like, I will not say he was out of form, but in fact, I was thinking maybe his devil's work, because once there was a match where we winning 3-0, and I saw Calvin Phillips on the match, like he came in, they subbed him in. I think he took away Woody or something like that. That was last 3 seasons or so, and that match turned to 3-3. And I was like, what's this? Is this guy being cursed or what? Or is the Nigerian way. So I was like, what's happening? So, it depends on, some player might be in form here. And in fact, when he was loaned out, his first match ever when he was his first match.
But if you are saying that Philip is cursed, which I won't talk about my team like this.
So, see, now, for Man U, when we were watching the ball yesterday, I asked one question. It was 1-0.
Yes.
And I asked one question when I heard that it was 1-1. I asked one question. I said, "Who's on the post?"
Atta.
And they said Atta. Okay. So my own thinking was, first, is it Onana that's at the post?
No.
But I first thank God for people like, because number one, it's Onana that's in the post. Because if Onana that's in the post, I'm sure that match can never end in 1-1 draw.
No, not too man.
They are either going to beat
I don't trust that Onana.
They are going to beat them. So,
no. We could see that. No, we could actually see that we were mostly in possession of the game.
Yeah, sure.
But once Fulham is with the ball, they are actually big threats. We know that they are getting to our box. I feel our midfield are not very much organized.
Organized.
We are using Casemiro and Bruno. We all know that Bruno is not the type of kind of midfielder that controls the field. His one is Bruno type of voice. Take your ball, then look for the next opposite man or look for your target man and launch. He's not a player like Pedri. Man U now, we actually need a player. That's why I was actually very happy when we have the likes of Baleba being linked to Man U. Although the link haven't worked out, we don't know because that's why is not yet close. Yeah. But if you have someone like Pedri, if you go and check it actually, for players in the top 5 like that trend now, they are always having a player like Pedri, a player that is going to control the field. When Madrid was playing very well, they have the likes of Casemiro, Modric and Toni Kroos. Yes. People are always talking that Modric is drawn, but there is the Toni Kroos that is drawn predicting if they are going to play in the fast match or if they are going to calm the ball. There are some players that they don't talk much, but when they are in the match, they are the one that is controlling the match.
This particular thing says actually to know what do you in a game too. You see what do distributing the
yes, ball. It might be quiet. It might feel like he's not doing anything. But he's the one controlling the match. He's the one that is going to dictate if the match is going to be fast, if they are going to slow down if you are playing a fast match and I see that your opposition are using like how quick the match is against you, you are going to slow the pace of it. But there's nobody like that to do that. We could leave it now. We can see that you guys need to get a proper right back for the team because you can't just be dependent on the guy. You need someone that will be assisting him or someone that you will be assisting to help take over that role. You guys need a proper right back. It's not that it's not a proper right back to me, but you need someone to sometimes there are sometimes that you have to check the type of attacker that is going to be on that wing, and you know that for some time there are some type of attackers that you don't need someone that can mark. You need someone that has strength.
Yes.
And we can see that that's one feature that
that's one feature he does not have yet.
So you need someone.
But we can say developing on that.
You cannot compare Wikoli's strength to this guy.
To the
former right back, Kaiwaka, we know he has speed and he has strength. That's one of his own. It's difficult to get through Kaiwaka then. So you guys need to sign the proper right back to me.
Yeah, we thank God the transfer window is still open, but I'm not even seeing any move. But we know Manchester City. Manchester City is the kind of play a club.
You guys, I don't doubt.
It's the type of club that they don't need to start. You don't need to start hearing news.
I can just open my phone and see that I guess I've signed 3 players.
That's it. You don't need to start hearing news. You can just hear that okay, this is the person that are going forward.
Yes.
So I think a proper right back is needed. Okay. And one of the major issues again was at 9 years out of when he was on injury, as he carried the very, very injury he carried.
Yes.
that side when Atanake plays. I don't think Atanake is ready and fit for the left back yet. You know, we all know the way like Atanake was last season, and he has been a good bowler. But you know, Josco Gavdo was also out, and there's nothing we can do about it. So he has to take the position and play the left back. And
I think injury was actually one of the main things that affected you guys last season.
Yes, a lot of injury.
And I wish you guys can work on it this season too.
A lot of injury. So the thing is, on our injury plate now, we have just I think 4 players now. I
actually expect Pep to begin all out on the transfer window, because as at last season, he was saying that for every position he's going to have at least 2 or 3 replacements.
So if you can look at it, it's something like that too. But I just feel that we need to do more on the right back, because we don't have someone pertaining that is playing the right back. Because now we are suffering between the likes of Vico Levis and Matheus Nunes.
Okay, Matheus. Oh yeah, Matheus Nunes. But I don't feel
he's not. Yes, he's not a proper right back. So we have not signed. Even though I can actually say Vico Levis is not like a proper right back.
Yes, because
he could just only play the position.
Yes.
I think he's built only for midfield.
Yes, I mean.
You know the first goal he scored, because the first goal he scored in UEFA when his first ever match.
Yes.
And was the UEFA match. The first goal he scored, he was playing, I think, a wing position. Yes, in that very first game, and he scored a goal. So I don't think, but you know, Guardiola is that's how bring me down to the back of to the point of Guardiola also wants now his wingers to also do more. Yes. Because if Nicolas have been playing a winger, he's going to be bodied out.
Yes.
Savinho.
Yes.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
I actually think most of our attackers now, they need to actually build up. Most of them are,
because it's getting like
you know something is that like Man now, our physios are dictating the type of food the players eat and what they take, and you can see that in this break that we just went through, a lot of our players are slimmed down. So I think maybe they are trying to look at the LD part instead of maybe being physical and all.
You can be slim and you still have the
yes, that I'm saying. You might be slim and you people know that the strength is there.
The body.
You can see the likes of Bruno. That guy just looks so that's it.
You might be
injury is not his thing.
You might just be. We see Kusano for an example. And know, there's this particular video that's surfacing online in his former club when he had he bodied someone and blood was all over his face. I think seeing the boy alone, you be like, who is this? It's like you just look at
just a small boy.
Just like you look at him like a small boy. So you don't know that there's something built in him.
Built in him. So what you have to take? Let's go back to La Liga now. What you have to take of that
La Liga
Levante match?
Barca Levante match was a very hot match.
I can't lie, it was a very hot match because
nobody was saying.
No, I have to say this. All Barca fans, you guys have to give credit to Ferran Torres. You guys have to give credit to Ferran Torres because that guy has been.
He really helped.
Una talk say he no good. I go dey watch you now match. Now he go dey. Why he go dey? Even I won't sell him last season. Why I never sell him?
Well, I feel you see that's what we're complaining about the fans and what the coach see. Mm-hmm. The coach might see a player that. This is the good person. But the fans is not seeing it.
I'm seeing that guy coming to.
I can tell you for a fact, what do you win in the Ballon d'Or? Most people are also arguing that for what would you win the Ballon d'Or? Because what you win the Ballon d'Or was who is he? What's he doing in the team?
Me. The only thing that I felt special about those criteria that they brought was the fact that he was unbeaten. The main was
no, serious. He has been unbeaten, and we're not from Atletico Madrid.
Now men break him. Now men break that streak. You know if they keep streak for him and you did.
But that streak it's worth it.
Now men do him. No worry, now you go break him.
It's worth it.
If you keep that streak again, now we go still break him.
Imagine this particular match that we played.
Yeah.
They brought him in late, which I figure he could have done more if he was on this the platform from the very beginning. But he's coming out from injury.
Yes,
so I don't blame him. And that's one of the major things that killed us last season, because as players are coming out of injury, we are pushing them back into the field. Which is not right. Mm-hmm. So
and I feel that's
so on not knowing news now like this, he's going to be out for I think they said 1 week or so. It's not confirmed.
It's not that long though.
It's not confirmed. Actually, they said maybe it's a new injury. So Pep, last news we had was Pep said he hasn't spoken to the health guys to know if it's a new injury.
The match is just recent. So
and also, I think the news surfaced this afternoon that Bukayo is going to be out for a month.
Yes,
for more than a month
I saw that too. I think injuries this season is actually wild.
Injuries are going to be
a lot of people are just coming to the season to take injuries.
Injuries.
Yeah. And we even have Odegaard too. The likes of Odegaard too. Odegaard too is on injury too.
Yeah,
but I think it's not that.
It's not that deep.
It's not that serious.
So
what do you have to take about? What is your take about that Real Madrid match? You see the likes of Mbappe just showing his worth.
Yeah, Real Madrid. Mbappe showed his worth. Yes, it was very good.
No, I even want to say something. All those Real Madrid fans.
Like the first match. The first match was. I don't see liveness in the first match against Osasuna.
You know the thing is that sometimes it happens, and you can see that that's Bielsa's first official match.
Okay, so we should say it's getting to study La Liga.
Yes, let's just put it that way. And again, you all know that he's once a player of La Liga. So I'm sure if we get to adapt fast with the environment of La Liga.
Wow. It's good to have him back.
Yeah, it's good to have him back. And we have the likes of Mbappe, we have the likes of Vinicius coming, and they have a lot of new signings.
Yeah. So there are actually many players that I think we might to utilize the opportunity this season. But Baka too know to take it easy. So
no,
because it's also shocking.
As a Man U fan, and we Man U fan, we are always a fan of Real Madrid. Sabi, you don't do anything this season. Go walk. Go walk you out myself.
Can you just tell you that I'm a Baka fan if it comes to the La Liga part, because
una be Pep boys now.
No, forget about like Pep boys. Baka has been my the ones when it comes to choosing from La Liga and choosing
Pep
from
boys. And not the way Man City fans want tell me. Now Pep boys will be. Man U fans we be Ronaldo boys.
If it's about Pep boys too, yes, we take it like that.
But this season, You see that map, that last season. Now me go draw for you this season. Go like today now. Anything will make it no happen. Anything will make it no happen. They go sack Amorim. Aje, it's different. Now Amorim I made the sack.
All right, you see what it is. We look forward to the matches.
Yes, let's look forward to the match. But I'm sure I'm going to beat you.
No. It's going to be a match of Manchester is owned by Manchester City. Not a match of Manchester is owned by Manchester United. Like one of my friends will say, Manchester divided. So
it gets why they call us red devil.
You are red devil doesn't mean this. We are the sky.
Sky, you see sky.
Talking about sky, Chelsea drama was so crazy this last weekend. Like that was a fantabulous performance from them. I was thinking West Ham would not be so easy to defeat like that, and that was so.
The thing is, I don't want to talk because all those boys they will drag me.
Which boys? Because it's the Man U fan. I understand.
I can't lie. For Kupama not to be in that game, and they played at that level, and we see the likes of Estavo coming up to take the stage like an 18-year-old, your debut. The performance was crazy. Like I can't lie, that was an incredible match. But now no for my mouth too.
So I think that's a very good thing for Chelsea because it's high time you stop depending too much on Cole Palmer. Not that he's a bad player, he's a very good player and a fantastic player. I mean, yes. So it's high time they stop depending on him. So
yes,
because in case
I wish
this season is going to be
bloody.
I'm not looking at this season in such a way that is there a player that's going to go this season without not carrying injury? We thought I'm not seeing that.
I know one. Bruno Fernandes.
Okay, I'm going to see.
It's there why we get. It's there why we get.
No, there are reasons to this because now this Bruno is the kind of player that his penalties are always goated. But we saw what happened on Sunday.
No. It happens.
Yes, so that I'm telling you. So it happens. You cannot predict.
We cannot predict, but that one we feel predict.
It might be too much to the end of the season.
I don't go mind now. Too much to the end of it. But if you say I did top 4, go mind do.
Because you know that everything's going to come down. Right?
Go mind do.
See, I don't feel the whole league this season, they should be ready for what's coming.
This
and the thing is, any player that is not having 2 or 3 players that can play one position is going to cry.
No, now why I like my team. Apart from the likes of Sesko that we know is a striker, we have the likes of Kuna. We know Kuna can strike, he can play the left 10, he can play the right 10. And we have the likes of Ahmad, he can play 10, he can play the right wing back.
Yes.
And we have the likes of Budiboon that can play any role in the midfield. Okay. So I think teams are to look up to players that can play in multiple positions, like of Florian Wirtz. When people are saying that Liverpool wastes almost 150 million to buy Florian Wirtz, I was like, Man City bought 3 players with that same 150 million, but this guy Florian Wirtz can play, I think, the same positions as all the players that Man City bought with he can play 10. He can
so
play.
I would have loved to go into that discussion, but
Yes,
we are going.
right,
Our time is flying because
yes.
Looking at what you said now, yes, that's a very good thing. He played this thing. I would like to go into the discussion, but I just want to say it. But Tijani and Cheki too can also choose producer and play the same this thing. And we saw, imagine looking at Tijani, the first match, like it was a very good
I actually was pained because when the transfer window opens, I was actually looking for Man U to sign the likes of Ederson or Tijani or Ojman, this guy from Sporting, but we could not do that. I feel we just went on for our attackers because we were not scoring goals last season. But I think for us to be scoring goals, we need to start from the back. We need to check our back midfield and attackers. Yes. And I feel our midfield is not a balance. We need a kind of midfielder. I said earlier, a kind of midfielder that can distribute ball,
know when to slow down,
know when to slow the game, when to fasten the game. So I think every position is very important in football. So like you guys now that are missing on your right back, right back. If there's a player that can play that position very well, then you guys won't be lacking that type of this thing. Yes.
I also like to add that the Trafford is James Trafford is a good player, but I just feel more should be done there in such a way that he put us on the pace that he don't know who's starting, and we just saw that James Trafford is starting that very game. Yes, he did a very good performance against this team. I was seeing many errors that very day, but he made some saves, which are actually good, which was caused based on the defenders.
Yes.
And very, very good one. But an experienced player is more better in that very position. So we have come to the end of today's episode. Like, we're going to come back and give them more updates. They are
coming back for sure.
They are coming back, like, to give you more updates. And this does an update on how the match week day 2 went. So let's keep the comment section buzzing, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, and also follow us on Instagram at Tactical Sports on Instagram, and also on TikTok, and also we are on X, that same name, Tactical Sports. So follow us on all platforms, and also click the notification button on YouTube. We'll be back here again.
Stay tuned to Tactical Sports, a sport from the fans to the fans. Thank you.
Thank you.